Okay, so following YB's video about Salmon Run, I decided to make this tier list video. This is gonna be purely my opinion on what would be fun and also like somewhat good on the jet culture weapon. Woohoo! Okay, let's start off, I guess, with the specials. Okay, so first of all, Big Bubbler. I think Big Bubbler would be cool on jet, but like it wouldn't be the most fun because you're kind of in the back a little bit more. You can go up front, sure, but yeah, I don't know. It'd just be a little bit more stalling. So maybe like B or C tier. Depends on what I do later. I'll probably put it in like C tier for now. Booyah Bomb. I mean, it would be good. Like it would be good, but like yeah, just like boring pick, I suppose. So like you would just farm Booyah Bomb and throw it in front or something. Not very fun. Plus, also there's Splattership Pro, so actually let me just put it down there because Splattership Pro already has it. And yeah, Crab. I mean, of course, it would be good again, but it would be absolutely boring. I do not want Crab on Jet Culture specifically because then you would just farm Crab and then you would just use it on the spot, and because you're already a little bit in the back and Crab has massive range, good damage, whatever, blah blah blah, then it just becomes absolutely boring. I do not want to see Crab ever on Jet Culture. Inkjet would be cool, but then again, there's Ballpoint, which is very similar to Jet Culture, so I also don't want to see it, but less than Crab because it's still a bit more. Yeah. Like obviously here, Rain and Vac are cool. Like there's I just really like them, and yeah, let's just put him in eight because whatever. Not gonna talk about him since they already have. Jets already has those. Killer Whale would be super good, but God, would it be annoying. So I'm just gonna put it in the middle of the road, B tier. Kraken, it would be I mean, it would be a reference kit again, and also we have the same role as 96 Gal, except we can get uh, better special spam. So I'm just gonna put it B tier because it's fun, but yeah. Riverside, nope. I don't need to explain. Super Chumps. Okay, now Super Chumps is part of my current dream kit for Dutch culture. I just think it would be very good. Like it's a special you can't really spam all that much, and sometimes you don't really get value out of it. But it would basically just mean that Dutch culture can use the special and then help the allies in the front line or like jumping in whatever. I think it would be very cool and very fun. So I'm gonna put it in S tier. Tactic cooler. I suppose it would be fine. Like yeah, there's like B tier. It's just tactical. It's not a very fun special to use, honestly. And it is support, which is what role that culture wants to have. Missiles, we do not want. No. Uh, yeah, in Splatoon 2 it was problematic, especially because could spam it a lot more. And Splatoon 2 wasn't exactly the heaviest Splatoon game. So yeah. Okay, now here, I mean, Try Strike. I think would be fine. It would be A tier, I think personally. It would just be like a special to retake. But then again, it's also a little bit similar. But yeah, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind. Uh Trizuka. I don't think it would be good. No, I think it'd be boring and I don't think it would be good. There's not much to explain because it's Trizuka and it's annoying, meta, whatever. Ugh. Stamper would not fit the role, but it wouldn't be as bad as these. It is just like, okay, farm their special and throw it, I guess. But then again, Jet already has so much range, you don't need to throw it. And then maybe to like defend yourself, but it's also super boring. It just it's just not Jet at all. So let me move these up. Wave Breaker, I think would be totally fine. It would be cool. Just like a support special again. and giving out locations, especially for jet culture. Jet culture can benefit a lot from location related stuff. I'll explain later when we do subs. So I think it'll be A tier for me. I wouldn't mind it. Maybe I'll just move Star Strikes B tier instead. Zipcaster, I mean, I guess, but no. Screen, it would be. It's a special support special, right? But it wouldn't combo really into killing because Jet is 32 plus 32. That's 64 plus 40. That's 94. So they wouldn't be dead. So it wouldn't really help. But at the same time, it would like enable Jet culture to use like it would maybe push Jet Squelcher users to use thermal ink more, which I think personally is a good strategy for Jet Culture because you can do a lot of cool angled shots above walls and whatnot. I really like using it on that. But yeah, so I would put it in B tier probably because yeah, support, which is what Jet wants to do. But yeah, Try Splash Down. I think would be like it's kind of similar to I suppose like Reef Cider and Stamper is like a little bit of a Hispanic special, but I don't think it would be as bad on as these on Jet Culture. I think it would just be B tier. Just like sometimes Jet Culture can struggle a lot in certain situations. Like for example, like you're under a ledge for whatever reason, you're struggling, you're dying, panic special. So yeah. Okay, so now we have our special ranked. So this is my vision of things I want to see. I don't think I would move anything right now. I think pretty much everything is where I want to be. Where uh in general, like I don't think Jet in this game with some of the specials is like the most exciting weapon to play ever. I just really want to see chumps on it, or maybe Kraken, I guess, but it'd be a bit boring, unpredictable. For subs, now, first of all, angle shooter. Angle shooter has its problems, but then it got buffed and then it can combo well into Jet Culture now, and it's also a location sub, which is cool as hell, but it's not very efficient as a location sub. Not a very good support sub. I think it's very cool because it works well with Jet. You combo and like for example, you get two hits off of it on enemy, right? But then they are just barely out of range. Boom, angle shooter. But I wish angle shooter wasn't like that. I wish it was a different sub reworked into something new, cooler. Okay, now Autobomb, again, it's a little bit of a location sub, but it would be the first, it's between the first lethal bomb, but also location, which is exactly what Just Culture want. So I would say S tier. I really want to see Autobomb because also Jet has ink efficiency problems, right? Sometimes it can get really bad when you're not very experienced with Jet Culture and how inefficient at using it is. I don't know. So it's a cheap sub, which is cool. Burst Bomb also same thing. I mean, no, not same thing at all. Actually, no. It's like, yeah, I really want to see it because it's always worked on it. Because you can just throw Burst Bomb when you're a little bit panicked or like to ink around your feet because sometimes Jet kind of sucks at inking its own feet, right? I think so. Yeah, and also if you want to get an enemy over the wall, Burst Bomb is the way to go. Okay, now Curling Bomb, no, never. Like there's no use for it really. Like Jet Culture paints so far, you can paint your own trail or whatever. Nope, no use. Fizzy Bomb, I think it's just boring as hell. I do not want to see it as well. It's just the same thing, but except like I guess it's a little bit better, a little bit more meta. But just like basic bitch fucking pick. If you love Fizzy Bomb, kill yourself. Okay, maybe not that far, but yeah. Actually, no, do kill yourself if you love Fizzy Bomb the most. Mines. I know it's not good. It's not a good sub, right? But it would be so immensely fun, like genuinely. It's like you use a mine to trap your enemies, and I think that's what some people don't take into account. It's like, oh, it's just bad because blah blah blah, it doesn't kill. Like you can trap your enemies into unfavorable situations, or even just like to keep your feet painted. Like if they ink a little bit of your feet and then ink the mine, and boom, feet painting for you. I don't know. I think if it would fit well onto Squelcher, I wouldn't mind seeing it. Wouldn't be necessarily good or the best, whatever. But yeah. Pointed sir is a little bit what I was is what I wanted to get at earlier with, but I didn't with angle shooter. And while we're at it, let me put also Mist as the same as angle shooter and explain. Basically, Mist is also a little bit of a location sub to me. It's a trapping location sub that's not lethal. And why is it location, you may say? Because obviously it makes a sound when an enemy enters a mist, so that's cool. Gives you information, and also it traps the enemy, which is very good for Jet. And when you locate an enemy, because Jet Culture doesn't paint the best, like I mean, it can paint well enough, but like it doesn't paint the best in some scenarios. So you really want some intel on where the enemy is to shoot exactly or whatever. Or like when you have a little bit of an inkling, like, oh yeah, an enemy might hide there. Inking with your main might be a little bit unreliable at times. So use this, use that. I mean, it's not exactly the best, like probably here, whatever. Uh, but yeah, I think it would work well as well, and I wouldn't mind seeing it. I'm like, sure, go ahead, put that on there. Wall, I, I mean, Splatoon 1, just what you had Wall, right? I don't remember what special it was. I think it was Ink Strike Wall. Um, and honestly, it just doesn't do it. Like you usually stay so far away from enemies, or like want to stay a little bit far away. And Wall is very very ink hungry, and Jet hates that. So yeah, C tier because it's I wouldn't I would be like, okay, I can use it in some ways, I suppose, like evade Trizuka. But yeah, no. Okay, so Spot Bomb, because Burst Bomb is a bit of a boring pick, but it's like such a good pick. I had to put it in this year. I would prefer actually if Jet got as a lethal bomb, uh, Spot Bomb, because I don't know. I think it would be very fun. There's not much to say about Spot Bomb really, except that it's cool. So yeah, basic bitch bomb, but cool anyway. Sprinkler. Okay, moving on. No, okay, Sprinkler. I think is just boring. For Jet, because like your inking is not that bad that you need a Sprinkler, and also like special farm, and also the fact that 96 already got it on the original kit. It would be just no boring repeat kits again. Splatoon 3 sucks. Hate this game. Beacons. That's a tough one because I mean technically it's a support sub and also it's a little bit of a location sub. I I would use it. Like I would use the kit because obviously I love Jet. Like I wouldn't be the most thrilled. I guess it's fine. Just like B tier. It's not. Yeah, I don't have much to say. I don't hold a strong opinion on beacons for Jets. Now, suction bomb, too ink hungry, and I don't think it would work very well with Jet. Yeah, like at the same time, it's so good. It's like, do I put it to B tier because it is a good sub no matter what. It is strong, can catch enemies off guard and whatnot. It inks well. I want to. I'm on the fence on this one. Hmm. Yeah. Uh, C tier because it's just so boring to me. I don't want it. Now, Torpedo is also a little bit of a basic bitch choice. but it would be super good. It's not too ink hungry, and it's a location sub. It paints, and there's everything Jet might want because like you can throw it over a wall, locate. It's better auto bomb, but auto bomb I think is a little bit more fun as a bomb. Also, Jet Squelcher struggles with sometimes with ink walls because Jet Squelcher, I mean, not just ink walls, like just like anything that's like Jet Squelcher has shit object damage is what I mean. Yeah, like Rainmaker Shield. So auto bomb would be better because then you could do more damage to walls easily. You could pop the Rainmaker Shield actually, and you could finally just ditch Object Shredder for Jet Sculpture. Because like when you play Rainmaker, or when I play Rainmaker, I very often use Object Shredder because the object damage on Jet is just terrible. Which I think is a good downside for the main being really good. So I like long range, whatever, blah blah blah. So that's why I think this would be better over this. But this is probably like the safer pick in a way. I don't know. So yeah, do not let me know what you think because I don't really give a shit. Uh, please like, subscribe, or don't. No, I will never upload ever again. Goodbye.